Yo, we're back once again for another WhiteKnuckle Wednesday day. Once again, my favorite day of the week. It's come once more. Today I want to check out this Daily Knuckle mod, the Daily Knuckle mod, and I'm the Daily WhiteKnuckle guy. So it's like this is like I gotta play this mod. I have to play it like at least once. We're doing Daily Knuckle on the Daily WhiteKnuckle, like Daily Knuckle, Daily WhiteKnuckle. We're doing Daily WhiteKnuckle on the Daily Knuckle, other way around. Okay, let's just go. I don't know what's... I think it's just a normal run. I mean, it says Iron Knuckle. There's a weekly one. This is Iron Knuckle hard mode and 1 item per room. Okay. I don't want another 3-hour experience here. We gotta go. We gotta go. So, this is the... I mean, this is what we're doing. There's a leaderboard. Oh, I guess that's just taken over from the other one. Alright. This is just normal mode, Iron Knuckle. Should be pretty simple. And I mean, this is what we got today, you know, WhiteKnuckle Wednesday, nothing too crazy. This one's pretty chill. This is just the Daily Knuckle run. Do we get any roaches? We get 20 roaches. Okay. Yeah, I saw this on the Thunder store, and I was like, wait, someone made a Daily Knuckle mod? I gotta do that. Like, I have to. This is the perfect excuse, you know. Other than that, I mean, I imagine this would just be a simple run. Starting with 20 roaches is kind of nice. We can afford ourselves some nice items. Oh, and there's going to be roaches here too. Hey, maybe we can break the run here. Who knows? We're going to have no access to perks, obviously. This is Iron Knuckle. But, I mean, we're just going to take our items and stuff. Not much else to be worried about here. Should be just a straightforward run. I think there can be a grub in one of these pipes. But I always forget which one. But... I mean, yeah, I guess on the outset, this might be kind of a vanilla-looking run. I think in that one, there might be a grub. Right? Yeah. You can check for grub. I know, usually I go for something, like, crazy on the WhiteKnuckle Wednesdays, but hey. This is, I wanted to show this off. I was like, oh, maybe this might be kind of fun. Okay, how do I get up here? There we go. Oh, there's a grub. There's 2! Okay, so we'll keep those. But, yeah. We'll see. I did a Iron Knuckle normal mode run on stream the other day, and I won. I took a dub. So, and that was with the pressure of being live. So this shouldn't be as bad. We just gotta lock in. But every time I say that, I doom myself to a 3-hour session in the cube, in the WhiteKnuckle cube. So we'll see how this goes. Other than that, been chilling today. My internet was out for like the majority of the day, so I was like, uh-oh, am I even going to be able to get the video out today? Luckily, it came back. They were saying it was going to be back by like 2, and then I was like, alright, cool. And then 2 passed, and it wasn't back. I was like, awesome. So I was like, when is it going to be back then? And then they said it wouldn't be back till 6. And I was like, 6? I can't wait that long. Oh yeah, we're in Iron Knuckle. I can't wait all the way to 6. Oh, I should have got the flare gun. Not this. I can't wait all the way till 6. That's gonna be terrible. I won't be able to get a video out, or I won't be able to like stream. But luckily, it did not take till 6. We are back online. So the day has been saved, but you can thank Cobcast for almost costing us a WhiteKnuckle. But we're chilling. We're chilling. Other than that, you know, I got the Discord set up. Thanks for everyone that's been joining that. I was really surprised. Okay, we're gonna grab the syringe here. We're gonna go back down because there can be another syringe over here. I was really surprised to see that a lot of people joined overnight. Like nearly 100 people are in there already. Just in like one day. Extremely surprising. Super cool. Right now, it's like open for like announcements, and there's like a chat channel for like Twitch subs. But hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to have it fully open just to everyone. I just want to have it like that for right now while I'm setting things up. But I should be able to tonight have everything fully set up and it'll be fully functional Discord for people. If that happens, you know, I'll talk about it again tomorrow on the video, just to be like, the WhiteKnuckle Discord is fully functional and fully fledged. So I'll be sure to give you guys an update on that. But thank you to everyone that's joined so far. It's been pretty cool. I had a bit of a chat with some people there. Pretty sweet in the community setup. It's nice. Once again, like, I don't know, the support has just been so surreal. It's still like hard to believe, but thanks for watching. We're gonna keep walking at it. Other than that, you know, the nest update, that's like the next big thing that I think everybody's looking forward to. I'm wondering how to... I should have went in there. I could have gotten a syringe. There's sometimes a syringe, but there's also the scanner in there. That's one of the rooms you can find the parasite scanner. But I'm wondering... What was I going to say? Oh yeah, when the nest update does come out. And by the way, apparently Holly confirmed for sure that it is going to be combat focused, which is very interesting. We'll see what that means whenever it's out, or maybe even whenever the trailer's out. But I'm wondering how I should handle the release of that. My initial thoughts was like, maybe I do a stream on my first few runs to get like the live WhiteKnuckle reaction. And then I was like, maybe I could also, instead of that, just do some runs on my own to get like a little bit familiar with it and then do a stream of like playing through it. I mean, let me know. Do you want to see my first reactions to the Nest update, or should I like do some runs on myself to get familiar? We'll see. We'll see. Because I know people will want to be playing that on their own too, to get their first reactions and not be spoiled. So let me know the vibe. Let me know the vibe. I mean, we don't even know when the update's coming out yet, so still plenty of time. Okay, we're gonna use one of these grubs. Shayla is there to get all the way up to our secret room to take our items. This is normal mode. I'm not too worried, honestly. Especially if we get a good artifact in the Abyss. The mass isn't going to be too big of an issue. Not having perks is kind of annoying, but obviously we can do it. We can do it. I've done worse. I've done fucking worse. Oh, speaking of which, the pit and only run. That one might be next, honestly. That one and like the grub run. The grub run might be next. Because a lot of people were saying to do those. I think what I'll do for the pit and run is, yeah, I'll give myself pit and enthusiast at the start. Because I found out people were saying if you use pit and enthusiast, it auto hammers pittance, which I didn't know. Because I've literally never picked up that perk in my entire time of playing this game. Because why would I? So, it does auto-hammer pittance if you have Pit and Enthusiast. So we can toss the hammer, and then I'll use any auto-pittance that I find as, like, defensive items, because apparently you can kill dudes with the auto-pittance, which is really nice to know. I haven't practiced that either. I think I did it once, and I stuck the pit into the ground instead, so that should be fun. That's gonna be scary. We're gonna have to hope we get good, like, perks to get past Teeth, because I'm sure Teeth will just eat the auto-pitton if I even dared to, try to stick the auto-pit in his mouth. He would just, like, eat me. And the grub run, that's just gonna be if we get good RNG or not. You know, like, if we get bad RNG, or I guess if we get good RNG in, like, the perspective of a normal run, all the grubs would spawn. And then I would use the grubs, obviously, but for the grub run, the whole point is that I can't use the grubs. So if I get a run where I just get, like, a trillion grubs, and I can't use them, that might spell danger for me. I might be fully encumbered by the end and not be able to move. I always forget how just chill normal mode is. I'm like subconsciously like hauling ass because I feel like I'm in hard mode. I'm so used to just playing in hard mode. But no, this is normal mode. We can relax. Normal mode Iron Knuckle. That Iron Knuckle hard mode, one item only, that does seem pretty tough. I guess that's why it's a weekly challenge. But this being a seeded run, I'm sure we could rig it somehow. There's been a lot of good item drops so far. We have 2 syringes. We found like 2 grubs in the one part in the silos. There was the grub in the interlude, but we didn't have the items for it. Didn't really want to build a bridge up there. You can like Minecraft yourself up there with boxes. And didn't want to spend money on pittons in the... Oh, I guess it could have broke the... There was a box in the interlude I could have broke. Saw if that had pittons in it, rebars. I just went up, but I didn't... Don't think I thought about it. Other than that, you know, I've been getting more ideas for runs. Somebody said, like, do a challenge run where you spawn, like, the face, like Jack, the Immortal Bloodbug. I think one other thing. But just give yourself, like, a bunch of the armored plating perks. That'd be fun. Like, just like the tank build, like the WhiteKnuckle tank, indestructible. That might be the move, honestly, for a run. Maybe I would just do a bunch of Immortal Bloodbugs, because as far as I know, I think the face will instant kill you if you get eaten by it. I don't know if that takes damage into account, but Just giving myself or like spawning in a bunch of immortal blood bugs, trying to run from them while I'm just like a super tank. That'd be fun. I would just have to worry about getting knocked into the death goo, which is the hardest part about it, probably. In that case. The syringe, some roaches for the vending machine. It would have been nice to get that early flare. But I was a little bit too fast. Went a little bit too fast. Other than that, I had an idea for a run. That's like sort of a mixture of a comment that I got. Someone was saying full send Friday where you just start with 3 perks. Like choose 3 perks. Oh my god, Gooberding, thank you for the sub. I'm offline right now on Twitch, but thank you. I guess he was just feeling charitable. Thank you. But anyways, an idea that I had, someone was saying like full send Friday where you give yourself like 3 perks at the start of the run. I have to reread it because it was a bunch. But it seemed cool, but it also gave me the idea of another run I could do where I just put all the perks in the game on a wheel and I spin it like 3 times to see what perks I get for the run. And then just do that. Spin it 3 or 4 times. That'd be fun. Like, that's like the true WhiteKnuckle roguelike experience. You just get random perks at the start of your run and see if you can win with it. That'd be a fun little experiment, though. Just the WhiteKnuckle roll for perks. I'm sure there's a lot that I could do with that, like a wheel kind of angle in a lot of these. I forgot to take the dang pitten at the start here. You can make that if you just have a pitten in it, but I forgot to grab it, so. We're going the hard way. We had to use a syringe there. I don't want to use a grub, because grubs are really valuable. And I have 3 syringes still, so. We're okay. Yeah, roll for perks. Someone was saying, just stack like 5 to 15 pulse bladders. What happens if you stack does it use more stamina if you stack a bunch of pulse bladders? Like, do you end up just using all your stamina in one jump if you have like 5 pulse bladders? That might be a tough run.
Please contact your local no crews detected. You have engaged manual override to return to the emergency.
Okay. Easy enough. Yeah, I'm not too worried about this. We can get right past Teeth with this setup. We don't have perks, but it's normal mode. Teeth isn't too bad in normal mode, and we're gonna have access to our flares. We're not even doing a flareless challenge. We can just go through. There was another mod I saw in Thunderstore that just gave me a chuckle. It's called I Show Seed. I guess it's just to show like the seed for your runs whenever you start the game. Might be a good idea for future videos, because I know a lot of people were asking, or not a lot of people, but I got a couple comments being like, what was the seed for this run? I need it. But can you even get achievements if you use like a different seed? Like if you manually input the seed? I don't know. More testing required. Okay, let's see what we get in our vending machines. I don't even know if we have roaches to get much here. I can't remember how much we have in our vending machine. High key. 5. There's a blink eye in there, which would be super nice to get, if possible, but I don't think we're gonna get lucky with the roaches in here. Okay, there's a gold roach. Yeah, I think that's all we get. That's fine. Just give me a high roll on my flare box here. Give me like 4 or something. At least 4. Okay, awesome. I didn't want to see that. Okay, we're fine. Heat's gonna be no issue. I'm also curious to see what shortcuts they'll add, like, what it'll skip, mostly. If there's a shortcut added in the Nest update, how far would it go? And where would it even start? The game feels so, like, tight with what's in it right now. But I mean, I guess if you asked me before they added, like, Tangled Sink and, Expulsion Chute, like, where would they... Uh-oh. Where would they put the, shortcuts? I wouldn't have an answer for you. I mean, I could hazard a guess on there being one at the start of Silos that goes to Pipeworks. But having one at the end of Pipeworks that goes all the way up to Habitation, that's kind of... It's a little nuts. I guess it just skips, you know, it skips Pipeworks, it skips the elevator. Which I guess Pipeworks... No, that's like the interlude. So that second shortcut skips like way more than the first one. So I'm curious. Would they do, like, how big would the next shortcut be? I don't know. You gotta get into the mind of Holly. Hard to understand. You never know. Okay, haunted pier. Lightning haunted pier. We can get a syringe here and a blink eye. What the fuck? Yeah, that was scary. Okay. So on one of these like rungs on the end here, there's gonna be a syringe. Have to climb up. I don't think. You know what? I'm gonna save that comment for after we get past this area. It should be up there. Yeah, there it is. Nice. Okay, they got everything in this seed. I wonder if it's just a random, like a randomly pulled seed every day, or if it's like manufactured at all. Is this a manufactured seed? Well, the weekly one has to be modded in some way. How do they enforce the one item per room thing? Okay, that's a blink eye. Have a good amount of stuff here going into our haunted pier. I mean, into our Delta Labs. Especially if we could get up this ledge. There we go. Gotta do that. I kind of like. I don't know why this jump always scares me. Hey, the comment I was gonna say earlier, by the way, I was gonna say I don't think I've ever actually died to the lightning and haunted pier. I didn't want to say that and then immediately get zapped and just die for the first time ever. So. Had to save it, but now you know. Alright, check for Delta Dan. Delta Dan is not here. Okay, maybe this run's cursed. Maybe the seed is cursed. Pop you. We'll check for Breeder. Nice. Breeder is here. That was a pretty good one, actually. Okay, I just killed one, but that one had like a bunch of platinum rushes in it. Oh yeah. This is gonna even be enough to buy this and then blow it up. And feel fine about it. I think great. Okay. Maybe I'd take an auto pit and just to test how it is killing stuff. Well, there's only gonna be like the hoppers here. But still. I gotta prime myself for the auto pit and only, or the pit and only run. There's also been someone asking me to just do a Crypt of the Necrodancer 12-hour marathon stream. And I don't know about that, but hey, maybe I might play it one. I definitely need to try that. I've heard it all the time. Or I've heard of it all the time because it's been around for a while. And it always seemed fun. But I never got it. And I know they have like a Zelda game, like a Zelda crossover. By the way, that was kind of a terrible flare jump. Come on. You can just shoot it. That's the easier thing. There was like a Zelda crossover, right? Or like a spin-off game or something? That seemed really cool. I never tried it, but I should try it one day. I haven't played too many rhythm games. I guess I played like Rhythm Heaven back in the day, and then I played Hi-Fi Rush whenever that came out. That game is awesome, by the way. I'm sure I talked about it, but that Hi-Fi Rush is so much fun. So I'll definitely have to give it a look at some point. And that's like a true-to-life roguelike, because the original game, like Rogue or whatever, was one of those games where the enemies only move when you move. So, like, the roguelike title came from that, and if you're like a roguelike purist, they're like, it's only a roguelike if the enemies move whenever you move. If they don't move when you move, it's only a roguelite with a T. So in certain circles, you know, you'll get crucified for saying Binding of Isaac is a roguelike. But Crypt of the Necrodancer, as far as I know, I think that meant the enemies only move when you move in that game. So, they know ball. They know ball. It's gonna be pretty much a business as usual, Delta Labs. Not too worried. Not too worried. But especially since this is normal mode, the hands are not gonna be as big of an issue as they have been. They're so insanely annoying in hard mode. I, for one, don't think the hands are like a true threat. They're kind of just annoying. Like, they're kind of just like a... What's the word? They're like a stop sign, if anything. They just like slow your gameplay down. They're pretty dang scary the first few times you see them. But if you ever get grabbed by one, even in hard mode, I'm sure I've shown off in videos, it's never an issue. You're pretty much always guaranteed to escape their hands' grasp. Even if you have maxed out stamina. If you just crunchy climb at the right intervals, you'll always make it out. They won't ever actually bring you to its like mouth. Unless you somehow miss every single handhold that's in its path, and then it kills you. That can also happen. But been many a moon since I've died to a hand in this game. If you're ever wondering why in videos I'll cut out me getting like grabbed by a hand, like I'll get grabbed, and then it'll be a cut to me like just climbing normally. Just because hands are not an issue. It's just like a loading screen. It's like a fancy loading screen. It's like a new age PS5. The world is seamless loading screen. You know, they're like, this is seamless world, and then the character's like, oh, we got to go through this little tunnel, and they're like side sliding through a wall, like past a wall, and it's like, huh, this is just a well-disguised loading screen, isn't it? That's what the hands are. You gotta get grabbed by them sometimes so the abyss can fully load. I bet you that's my conspiracy theory. And speaking of which, we've made it to our abyss. They gotta add yellow paint to this game. Sometimes I just don't know where to go. Alright, Power Glove's good for the abyss. One of the best you can ask for, really. One of the best ones you can ask for. I would love to buy this explosive rebar, but I want to check the big vending machine first. Well, we can't come back to this one, but I'd feel so bad if I bought that, and then we go to this vending machine. Actually, can we go back to it? Oh, we can. Okay. I would feel really bad if we bought that, then came to this next vending machine, and then we didn't have the money for it. Oh, and that's why we do it. And that's why we do it. There can be roaches over here. Maybe we get another syringe. Double syringe me? Oh, I need one more. I need a single grub. I mean, a single roach. There's gotta be one somewhere around here. There's gotta be a single roach. I'm not leaving here until I... Oh, there's actually two. Let's go. Is there a hopper here? I heard like the hopper jump. Oh my god, there is. I ain't never seen that. Alright, we're gonna do this, take this syringe. We have everything we could possibly want. We have 6 syringes. Okay, this was like kind of an insane scene. They just give you everything you want. And they give you the power glove. The power glove. This seed was rigged from the start. That's gonna be the name of this video. So I'm just gonna try to fly by here. We can actually, once again, to see if this run is like, or this seed is truly broken, if they give us the double syringes and Deadmans with the rocket rebar, it's over. Gotta remember, we're not like Superman. We don't have any perks here. So we still have to be worried about that a little bit. But the pace is gonna be way slower in normal mode abyss. Not super big of an issue. Not too big of an issue. I think we'll be fine. There can be a grab down here, which we can turn into a blink eye. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. Oh, there's a food bar there too. I'll grab you. Okay. Climbed up this, put this down, so I can get my other blink eye. I'm gonna pop a syringe, because we have just so many. I gotta work on my encumbrance here. Faye shouldn't chase us because we just were on the altar and he's kind of scared of the altar. So what's the lore implications of that? Do you think Ro or some sort of peon of Ro is in the nest and it won't follow us into the nest? Ooh. WhiteKnuckle conspiracy theorists, get on that. Someone did ask me like on stream at one point if I think that the mass will follow us into the nest. And I don't think so. I don't know. I wouldn't like super expect it. But you never know. You never know what's possible. Okay, we're gonna do this. Makes it way easier to get to the top here. You can check over here. There can be a stamina bottle. Pill bottle. And we got it. Okay, nice. And then grab our... Hopefully this is gonna be 2 syringes and a rocket rebar. If it is, then This run's in the bag. If it isn't, then this run's in the bag. I'm not worried either way. Oh my god, high roll. Okay. This run was rigged from the start. We're just gonna get up here. Pop these two. Grab you. Fly me. Okay, we also just missed the rocket rebar. That's fine. Oh! Okay, we kind of have a lot of speed here. We have to be a little safe, a little careful, a little careful. But we can just do this. Very fun. Very nice. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Iron Knuckle. Uh-oh. I'm worried if I miss my jumps, though. Or if I miss my grabs. I'm gonna use it for flare gun. I should probably switch the hands with this. Uh-oh. Let's play a little safe. Don't have her zero grab. What I might want to do here, actually, is this. Do I make that? I don't know if I make that. How's the glove looking? I'll have to do this. That works. You can double use it. Oh, somebody in chat, taught me how to just, like, double use this thing. Okay, well, that only had one use in it. Alright. I know how to do, like, the triple blink eye insta-blink now. Pretty simple. If you just, like, hold the blink, and then whenever you teleport, you just do it, like, 2 more times in rapid succession, it'll just, like, insta-blink you. But hey, Daily Knuckle on the Daily Wuckle, simple, nothing else added to this run whatsoever. But hey, that was a good Wuckle Wednesday. I'm back for the next one. Thanks for watching. I just wanted to check this out. I'll have this linked in the description. It's pretty cool. This was kind of just... It's Iron Knuckle, but this is a nuts run. Like, all the syringes were so nice. But hey, thanks for watching. GG.